Hi there and welcome aboard another edition of Wild Goose Adventures. Recently I posted a video of me foiling with the camera located on the nose, and a lot of people have asked how I did it and what the measurements are. So a little bit different today, but here we go. A standard foil board that I've been using for ages, and the Insta 360 camera. I love this camera and I love what you can do with it. And my mission with this is to get as many angles as possible, and this is just another angle. You can get posts, poles and all the things you want from Insta 360, but I find them for this situation maybe a little bit flimsy. I've had trouble with them breaking off at the head and bending, and so my solution was I went to BCF and I bought camping rods, and then I've just used them. I've cut them at different lengths and so that I can do different things with them. 750mm long. They come with a hole in them so that you can thread elastic in there, and then you can keep them together for your camping. But what I've done is I've applied epoxy resin and I've put a 1/4 inch threaded rod which fits into the Insta 360. Just be warned that it is 1/4 inch, which is the standard thread for any camera. If you try and use the metric equivalent, it won't work. So what I've done is 1/4 inch rod at both ends, and then I have just applied a standard mount into this end. So the camera end, I just screw it straight into the camera, like that. And at this end, what I've done on the board, I've put two mounts, one just above where my front foot goes and the other one right at the nose. I've taken this here mount and then I use this really as a stabilizer. And all I do is clip that in, and there you have it. And that leaves approximately 400mm from the nose to this here mount. And then with a bit of Spectra, you probably don't have to use it, but I like Spectra, I just run it through and attach it, and so then it's got two mounting points to hold it. And that means with the 360 camera, because it's got two lenses, I can look under the board and I can look up, and I can change that, I can edit that in post and get that to all the shots I like. I can make it look forward. And because the other advantage of this 360 camera is that as long as your rod is in the stitch line and no wider than the camera itself, you'll never see it, it becomes invisible. So that is a fantastic plus for it. It's a perfect system, it's relatively easy, but as I said, it is only one of several places that I use. Let's look at some of the other things that I have used for the mounts. The second bit of equipment that I've made and use a lot is this. It's just a bit of PVC piping that I've just cut and left about a 25cm gap in so that it can fit around the sail. Then I have mounted the Insta 360 mount on there. And what I do with this I simply attach it to the sail near the end, and then when I inflate it, it sits up high and it is fairly firm. And so from there I can get shots either up high or down low like this. Which is a pretty cool angle, I think you'll agree. So to secure the mount, because I don't trust it completely, sewed onto the sail some little bits of loop like this, and I put it on the seams, and I've purposely put them up nice and close to our leading edge so that when it's pumped up you can't see it, because that's one of the things that kind of annoys me, that I see people that do similar things and they've got a big cord all going all the way down to the centre, and it just gets in my head. It's one of those things. They're great photos, but I just wish they'd do something like this. And so I simply run the cord through my loops and then secure it off down here at the centre, somewhere around the boom. So that's it, my two favourite angles, and this one gives me plenty of variety and also keeps the camera well away from the water, which has got to be a good thing. If you found this helpful, leave a comment below. If you can think of a better way to do it, I'd love to hear. So with Wild Goose Adventures, smooth sailing and happy camera work.